What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, the Subi fam. Today we're gonna be going over stage one, a little review and my thoughts about it, since you know this is the second STI that we've putting on stage one, the Cobb off-the-shelf tune stage one for now. So let's just go over a little review on what it really does to the car, how much better it really feels, and yeah, let's get into it. Alright guys, so we're in the Wifey's 2017 STI. We had recently done the Cobb Stage 1 off-the-shelf tune with the Cobb SF intake. We did the spark plugs, we went through the car, everything's running healthy, it's running mint. We did a compression test, everything's good. So we went ahead and we did it, and I just wanted to kind of go over everything. So yeah, so the car has like 67 or 68,000 miles on it now. We've gone about 1,800 miles on the Cobb off-the-shelf tune. We're gonna be getting a dyno tune. We're just finishing up ordering all our parts and stuff. All right guys, so we just threw on the exhaust that I had on my STI because I recently just put the Tomei on. So if you haven't caught that video, go watch it. So we threw on the NVIDIA R400 on her car. So let's start this baby up. Like I said, it's on the Cobb off-the-shelf tune. The NVIDIA rumble does sound like amazing. Alright guys, so I'm going to give you my little review on how I feel about the Cobb Stage 1 off-the-shelf tune. Definitely, much better than the stock tune. I'm going to say that with, a lot of confidence, because, the stock tune is tough with the throttle response. As most people know, the Subaru stock tune, it's just not the greatest. So the Cobb tune kind of eliminates, that like eighth throttle equals half throttle for the Subaru stock tune. It's a lot more linear. Obviously, it's an off-the-shelf tune, so it still doesn't feel like the absolute greatest, but definitely, a lot better than the stock tune. Definitely a little bit more aggressive too, for sure. We usually honestly just run it in intelligent for now, because like I said, we're not pushing it, we're not beating on the car, we're waiting to get some parts in to get a dyno tune. So yeah, so we got the car warming up. Another thing I wanted to say about the Cobb off-the-shelf tune, if you do the 91 tune, like we were saying before, it's more conservative than the 93 tune. You would still put 93 in the car, but the 91 tune is definitely a lot more conservative. If you keep it in intelligent, she's trying to peak the turbo at 8 to 9 PSI. Sport would be 14 to 15 PSI, and then Sport Sharp would give you that, 16 to 18 or 19 on, a little bit over boosting days. But it's a lot more controllable. Like I said, you can kind of really not be on the car, keeping it in intelligent, keeping it in sport. Obviously, it's a lot more healthier than just sending it in Sport Sharp every time. But it's an off-the-shelf tune, so you really just are doing this just kind of get by for a little bit. So until you get that dyno tune and really your plans for the car. But yeah, like I said, I definitely recommend it if you're stock and you're looking to, do some upgrades to your STI and, get going. Obviously, this is definitely the first start. the stage 1 and then stage 1 plus difference. Really the only difference is you can literally do, you know, the stage 1 with no mods, or, you know, just your daily basic 3-inch cat back. But other than that, the stage 1 plus is just if you're rocking the Cobb SF intake. Now I recommend only using the Cobb SF intake if you're going to be using this tune for a while, because that's what's really it's dialed in for. But yeah, other than that, if no intake, it's the stage 1, no plus. If you do have the Cobb SF intake, it's the stage 1 plus. You can run the box, but if your plans are going to be doing a front mount, I recommend just skipping the box in general and just grabbing the intake itself. Alright guys, let's get a little bit of footage of how the stage 1 reacts on intelligent mode. We'll reset the peak. As you can see, we just reset the peak. We got traction off, and we'll full mat it. So intelligent, you got 9.2 PSI. That was full matted, first and second. Does sound great. It feels nice. It's a little, you know, still a little jerky, obviously, because it's an off-the-shelf tune, but. Alright, so we got her in sport now. We'll give her a little hit. There she hit 15 in sport, 15 PSI. I'm not going to give it in sport sharp because, like I said, there's no need to really beat on the car until we get the proper dyno tune. But, you know, that's just to give you guys a little demonstration on how the Cobb off-the-shelf tune works, and how, you know, you can control it through your intelligent, sport, and sport sharp.